Ground ball headed up the middle, and that is into center field for a base hit. Here's Clanton around third to throw to the plate. Not in time, and the run scores on the RBI single from Addie Nugent. We'll get you caught up. We had a little equipment malfunction, but we'll get you caught up on what you might have missed in just a moment. Clanton scores. Ashton Martin had a bloop single into left. Now she just advanced to third on that base hit from Addie Nugent. So runners at second and third. And Emma Jo Wolf at the plate. This pitch is up in the air. That was a single for Martin, who took second on the throw to the plate. Now I'm going to look again because we were trying to get the adjustment. Okay, this is Delaney Byers at the plate. It was Wolf who just drove in the run. There is one out. Fletcher winds and delivers and misses upstairs for ball two. So Nugent is at third. She is the one who put a bloop single into left. This one misses outside. That's ball four, and that will load the bases on the walk to Delaney Byers. A second walk of the inning. And time called. Assistant coach Shayna Reed heading out to the mound. So I'm going to look everything over and see if we can get you updated in just a moment. Okay, thanks for the little assistance from a gentleman while we were trying to get everything back going here. There's one out, a strikeout of Ashton Martin by Fletcher. The bases are loaded. Savannah Huff at the plate, and she takes a strike. So the inning started with a walk to Lydia Clayton. Martin went down on strikes. Nugent got a bloop single into left field. Emma Jo Wolf then hit that ball to right that drove in a run. Here's a pitch that gets away from Wells, and everybody advances, and Nugent crosses with the second run of the inning and third of the ball game for the Warriors. Wolf advances to third and Byers to second. That'll go as a wild pitch on the ball in the dirt. So now we have runners at second and third with one out, and Savannah Huff at the plate, 0 for 1, a fly out to right her first time up. And the pitch, line drive, base hit into right. One run is in. Here's another runner coming to the plate. Throw is cut off. That's a two-run single for Savannah Huff. So both Wolf and Byers come in. And the Warriors have 4 in the inning and lead 5-0. Megan New at the plate, 0 for 1. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout with a change of pitchers as Lena Springer heads out to the mound, and we'll be back in just a bit. Lena Springer now on the mound, and that first pitch to Megan New missed up and away. Springer 1 2/3 innings, no runs charged to her in game 1. And this one misses outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, a runner at first, 1 out, 4 runs are in, and Springer winds and delivers and misses up and away, and Wells throws to first. And that one not in time. So 3 balls, no strikes. Megan New at the plate. Emma Collins waits on deck. And Springer winds and delivers and misses. No, a little late call on the strike. And it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike and a pitch. Right down the middle, and again, Wells throws to first, but the runner's back in time. So full count with the runner at first, and again, 1 out. And ball 4 misses upstairs, so runners will be at first and second with 1 away. New draws the walk. Huff advances to second. And with 2 on and 1 out, Emma Collins at the plate. She's already driven in a run with a base hit. That came in the first inning. Springer's pitch is in there for a strike. Collins, in case you missed it earlier, couple of hits. 3 hits to be exact in game number 1. Fouled that one off. 2 doubles, that is. I'm looking at the wrong one. Addie Johnson had 3 hits in game 1. Emma Collins had herself 2 doubles and 4 trips to the plate. And the pitch popped it up, heading back into the net and out of play. 5-0 Warriors lead, top of the second. 2 on, 1 out. And Springer's pitch is popped up on the infield. The infield fly is in effect, and Gooden will make the catch for out number 2. Force out at third with less than 2 outs. Pop up that any infielder could reach. Automatic out. Gooden puts that one away. Doesn't have to be on the dirt. It has to be where an infielder can make a play on the ball. So 2 outs and the pitch. Johnson squared around as if to bunt. Pulled it back in time. Ball 1 outside. Addie Johnson 3 for 4. 2 steals and 2 runs scored in game number 1. And the 1-0. High fly ball, shallow center field. Rodriguez comes in and makes the catch to end the inning, but a big one for the Warriors. They score 4 times as they send 9 to the plate, and we go to the bottom of the second. It's 5-0 Warriors. Bottom of the second, Springer, Gooden, and Rodriguez are the scheduled hitters. Lena Springer came in the 5th inning of game number 1, ended up going 1 for 2 and scoring a run. Leading things off here in the bottom of the second, the cleanup hitter started off as a designated player, is now doing the pitching. Ashton Martin allowed a hit in the first and a stolen base, but nothing else. There's a ground ball towards second, backhanded by Clanton, throw to first, not in time. Clanton made a really nice play to field the ball and got a pretty good throw off, but Springer with her speed hustled and beat it out with the leadoff single. Hit number 2 for the TBC Eagles. Katie Gooden at the plate. 0 for 3 in game 1, and here's the pitch. Takes this one upstairs. Well, Springer, as we said earlier today, very well experienced player. Takes nothing for granted, hustled all the way. She did that with a base hit in the right in game number 1, and that one catches the outside corner. She grounded one into right. Clanton, then playing right field, came up as if to fire to first to try to get Springer, but Lena was hustling the whole way. Here's the 1-1, and that one a wide outside corner, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Tapped foul, and Springer will return to first. Count remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Katie Gooden. Started to chase, but held up in time. Good eye. Runner at first, nobody out. Springer beat out the ground ball to second. Martin delivers, and this one is tapped foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Both corner infielders playing tight. Gooden trying to tap it onto the ground and use her speed, and the pitch, she takes this one high for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. Temperatures are starting to dip down to the low 60s. We started the day at 66 on the first pitch of game 1. Here's a 3-2, a tapper, got a chance to beat it out. The throw is not in time. And a really nice diving catch by Byers kept that one from possibly rolling into the corner and getting the Eagles at least 1 run. So credit Byers making a really nice play. First and second, a couple of infield singles. Katie Gooden and Lena Springer using their speed. Elizabeth Rodriguez at the plate. She's the center fielder. First pitch from Martin, misses high. Rodriguez, 1 for 3 in game 1, drove in a run and stole the base. That RBI single came in the 2-run 5th inning for Trinity Baptist. Martin delivers, swing and a miss on a sinker. And the count is even up at 1-1. First 2 batters have reached, both infield singles. Now the Eagles trying to bring them around. Here's the 1-1, and Rodriguez fouls this one off on a good swing. Warriors outfield are giving Rodriguez both power alleys. They're playing tight to the lines. Middle infielders are giving Rodriguez the ground ball up the middle. 1-2, she just needs to make contact. Here's the pitch from Martin, and she misses up high for ball 2. Eagles with a good opportunity to get a couple of runs on the board, trailing 5-0 in the second. Long look in by Martin. Now she's ready. The 2-2 misses up and in for ball 3. Almost hit the batter. So a payoff pitch, and we'll see if Coach Bennett puts the runners in motion with nobody out. Once the ball leaves the pitcher's hand, they're free to break contact with the bag. This one is popped up and a diving catch. And made by Stewart for out number 1. Well, Stewart erases Rodriguez on a really nifty diving catch. And it brings up Maggie Burkhalter with 2 on and 1 out. Burkhalter 0 for 2, but a run scored in game number 1. Pitch misses low and away. Maggie reached on an error in that 2-run 5th inning and came around to score. She scored on the RBI single from Rodriguez we told you about when Elizabeth was at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch misses outside for ball 2. Burkhalter usually does have a good eye, doesn't chase many out of the zone. Here's a 2-0 from Martin. And this one misses low and outside for ball 3. Same defensive alignment. Corner outfielders playing close to the line, and the middle infielders giving the ground ball right past the pitcher's mound. Good speed on the bases. Burkhalter can find a hole in the outfield. 1, possibly 2 could score. As ball 4, though, misses outside, and Burkhalter works a 4-pitch walk. That loads the bases. First walk by Martin. Springer at third, Gooden at second. They both had infield singles to get aboard. The pop-up from Rodriguez caught, and then the walk to Burkhalter. So there's your inning summary with Allie Thrash at the plate. Chance to drive in a couple of runs, and the pitch taken on the inside corner for a strike. Thrash 0 for 3 in game number 1. And the pitch. Very wide inside corner, but it's called strike 2. Megan Vaughn went the distance for the Warriors, allowed just 2 unearned runs on 3 hits. Here's the 0-2 to Thrash, and this one misses high. One ball, 2 strikes. Thrash looking to make contact and get at least 1 home. Puts a good rip on this one and fouls it straight back. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High chopper, but foul. All 3 runners off as soon as that ball hit the ground. Again, take nothing for granted. You never know how that ball's going to spin. It can hit the ground foul, but still trickle back fair. And as long as it doesn't pass the bases, that would be a fair ball if that were to happen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good speed on the bases. An Eagle at every bag. Martin ready, and the pitch swung on and missed. A changeup had to hit her out in front, and that is out number 2. First strikeout for Ashton Martin, and now she has a chance to get out of a bases-loaded jam without allowing a run. Lana Fletcher digs in, swing and a miss. Fletcher's first at-bat of the day. She's batting .500 on the season. Here's the 0-1, and this one misses upstairs to even the count. 1 for 2, normally does mostly pitching. And here's the 1-1. This one in the dirt and blocked by Stewart. Has already made 1 really good play this inning. So 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. Eagles loaded the bases with 1 out. Martin got a big strikeout and now is trying to get out of this inning. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and the count is even up at 2-2, and Fletcher chased one up and out of the zone. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Bases are loaded. Bottom of the second, and the pitch. Called strike three, and Stewart will step on the plate to record the final putout, and that ends the threat. So it goes as a strikeout and two unassisted on out number three. Eagles get 2 hits and a walk, but do not score, and after 2, it's 5-0 Warriors. We go to the third, 5-0 Warriors. A 4-run second inning started by the lady coming up to the plate right now, Lydia Clanton. She led off that inning with a walk, advanced to second, and ended up scoring the first of those 4 runs. So Clanton looking to get on base again to start an inning, this time the top of the third. Lena Springer, the senior, winds and delivers and gets a fastball down the middle for a strike. Springer came in 1 inning ago, got out of the jam without any further damage. Gave up a walk, but then got the next 2 without any runs scoring while she was on the mound. That one missed low, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a 1-1 from Springer, in there for a strike. Springer did a really nice job in a similar situation later in the ball game in game number 1, where she came in with bases loaded and nobody out. Warriors did get 1, but Springer was able to get out of the inning. There's a ground ball to second. Burkholzer's going to have to hurry. Throw to first, not in time. So just like the Eagles did half inning ago, the Warriors start things off with an infield single. Clanton hustling. Burkholzer made a nice play, but the base hit to start things off brings up Ashton Martin, the pitcher. She went down on strikes her first time up. Strike 1 there. Burkholzer again made the play, charged in, but Clanton just hustled and beat out the throw. Very close at first, but the correct call made. No balls and a strike and a pitch. Martin drops down the bunt. Springer will have to go to first. Burkholzer covers. Sacrifice bunt. Now throughout game number 1, we saw the Warriors do just that. Pretty much every opportunity they got. They did not fail even once in a sac bunt attempt. Goes 1-4 for the first out. Clanton to second. 1 out and the pitch. Good fastball down the middle. I got to say hi to Coach Coy Adkins in between games, and I credited him and his team with the sac bunts, and that led to some runs for the Warriors. The 0-1 misses up and away. Temperatures getting closer to 60 degrees, and the wind makes it feel a little bit cooler. Wind's been shifting directions all afternoon. Here's the pitch, and this one misses low and outside. Old Glory's been going in many different directions today. That flagpole you see, Mackenzie Merrill, a senior for Trinity Christian Academy, hit a home run right off the top of that pole a week ago. Here's a 2-1, swung on and missed. Of course, the TCA Conquerors share this field and all facilities with Trinity Baptist College, both on the campus of Trinity Ministries, Trinity Baptist Church at 800 Hammond Boulevard in Jacksonville. And the pitch, line drive foul. Nugent chased one out of the zone. She singled, got a blooper into left. Katie Gooden made a diving attempt, just couldn't come up with it. And Gooden then eventually, or rather Nugent, eventually came in to score. Conquerors are going to play at Swanee High School in Live Oak, Florida later tonight. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the count after that fastball missed up high. And the Conquerors through their first 4 games are averaging 14 runs per game. The fewest they have scored is 12. Here's a 3-2. And this one is fouled off. And those banners you see on the center field fence, those are the seniors for Trinity Christian Academy. 4 of those are going to play Division I or NAIA softball next fall. 3 D1s and a Southeastern University of the NAIA. Here's a 3-2. Foul tip, but that one went down into the dirt, so Nugent will stay alive. Clanton led off with an infield single, advanced to second on a sac bunt from Martin. Nugent giving Springer a good battle. It's a full count with 1 out. And the pitch, high fly ball down the left side, but that's going to get out of play. So Nugent battling Springer. Addie Nugent, a senior from Rockledge, Florida, played at Rockledge High School. Here is the 3-2. This one in the dirt, ball 4, and a great at-bat by Addie Nugent results in the free pass. That's walk number 2 allowed by Springer, and it brings up Emma Jo Wolf, who had herself an RBI single into right the first time up. Pitch from Springer, misses upstairs. One ball, no strikes, and the pitch. This one misses outside to make it 2-0. Wolf picked up her 6th RBI of the season, her last time up. Savannah Huff leads the team, came in with 7. Might have been passed by Byers in game number 1. I believe so, as Byers, if I'm counting everything correctly, got 3 RBIs in the first. Oh, I was looking at the wrong column. The 2-1 line drive foul down the left side. SWUathletics.com has all the information for the Warriors, and TBCEagles.com for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One thing the Warriors have done throughout the day, when they get 2 strikes, they shorten up and put the ball in play. Here's a 2-2 and a high fly ball into center. Rodriguez, with the wind blowing, stays with it and makes the catch. So 2 outs, and that was not as easy as it looks with the wind swirling and shifting in different directions. Rodriguez stayed with it, and it brings up Myers with 2 outs and 2 runners aboard. She is 1 for 1, walked and scored her last time up, scored twice so far, and takes a pitch down the middle for strike 1. A single to start the ball game, and then a stolen base. And her last time up, walked, and she has scored both times. And the pitch in the dirt and blocked by Wells to keep the runners where they are. Byers has now scored 6 runs on the season. This is game number 7 for the Warriors. Check that, 8. They're now 3-4 with the win earlier today. And here's the 1-1. Swing and a foul tip into the net. One ball, 2 strikes. Springer is ready. Here's the 1-2. Misses low. Evens up the count. So 2-2. 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Deuces are wild, and the pitch. High for ball 3, and the count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runners will be off as soon as the ball leaves Springer's hand. There they go, and ball 4 is up and away, and the bases are loaded. That is walk number 3, allowed by Springer. Clanton to third, Nugent to second. Byers now aboard, and Savannah Huff at the plate. She had a 2-run single her last time up, 1 for 2. And the pitch, this one is in the dirt. Huff now with 9 RBIs, counting those 2 last time up, and she takes this one on the outside corner. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. Warriors lead 5-0 in the top of the 3rd. Here's a 1-1 from Springer, and this one is upstairs. One ball, 1 strike. Well, the umpire holds up 2-1. Yep, now it's updated. And here's the 2-1. High pop-up. Rodriguez in center. Drifts over with the wind taking the ball, but she stayed with it once again and made the catch for out number 3. Warriors load the bases but do not score. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's 5-0 Southern Wesleyan. Top of the order due up for the Eagles. Jordan Haynes allowed 2 infield singles, no runs. She walked 1 and struck out 2. So Emma Collins getting her first action on the mound this afternoon. This will be her 4th appearance. She has started 1 game. 6 2/3 innings pitched. She has allowed 9 hits, 12 runs, 11 earned, while walking 4 and striking out 7. A couple of other changes we'll get to in just a bit. Thank you to the home plate umpire. Jordan Hartung at the plate. So Emma Collins gets ready to make her first pitch. There's swung on and fouled back. Claire Ellison has gone into left field in place of Emma Jo Wolf. We saw Ellison at the tail end of game number 1. Another change will tell you after this pitch. No balls and a strike. And that fastball misses up and in. Micah Williams will take over in the batting order for Ashton Martian. Here's the 1-1, swung on and missed, and a high fastball up and out of the zone. We also saw Micah Williams in game number 1. Here's the 1-2, and this one misses high, and the count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 downstairs in the dirt, and the count is full. Payoff pitch on the way from Emma Collins. Ball 4, and Hartung, after falling behind in the count, works the walk. So Hartung aboard. The Eagles have good speed, and Hartung is one of those fast runners. And here's Morgan Wells, who got a single into center and stole the base in the first. Swing and a miss. She was then caught trying to take third on a caught stealing. Ended in a 2-5-4 putout to end that first inning. No balls and a strike. Emma Collins winds and delivers a high pop-up. And that one's going to be caught just into the outfield grass by Lydia Clinton for out number 1. Now Collins was in center field. I believe Micah Williams is now playing the number 8 position. Crystal Haynes takes a pitch for a strike. Hartung at first. She drew a walk, then a pop-up. So Haynes at the plate with 1 out and the runner at first. Collins delivers, and this one is up and away, and that will allow Hartung to go into second. That one's going to be a wild pitch charged to the pitcher. So Eagles now with a runner in scoring position and 1 out. Haynes at the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And she takes a good fastball, but upstairs. That one had a lot of life on it. The 2-1 from Collins almost hit the batter's foot, and it's 3-1. Balls, 1 strike. Ball 4 will put runners at first and second with 1 out. Good eye at the plate by Haynes. Hartung at second, Haynes at first. Lena Springer at the plate. She beat out that ground ball to second. That came leading off the second inning. The Eagles loaded the bases but could not push one across. 1 out. Collins winds and delivers and misses high. One ball, no strikes to Springer. And the pitch. This one misses low and outside. Balls and a strike. And the pitch. That one got the outside corner. Down to 2-1. So we're getting closer and closer to 60 degrees. That one well outside, and Springer taking and well ahead in the count now, 3-1. Williams in center is giving the pull side to Springer, and ball 4. That's a second in a row and third in the inning allowed by Collins. Hartung to third, Haynes to second, Springer aboard, and timeout. With the bases loaded and 1 out, and the Eagles threatening in the bottom of the third. Katie Gooden coming up with the bases loaded and 1 out. Hartung at third, Haynes at second, Springer at first. Gooden 1 for 1, infield single the first time up, and she takes a good fastball with a lot of movement on the outside corner. Savannah Huff not giving Gooden that third baseline. Very tight. And this one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Huff again very close, as is the first baseman Delaney Byers. And the 1-1 on the way. Question is, did she offer? And the answer is no. So 2 balls and a strike. Gooden pulled back just in time. So the 2-1. Another wide outside corner, but he's been calling that throughout the game, and it's 2-2. Collins ready, and the pitch. Chopper foul just to the left side of the line. Coach Bennett has put on the hoodie as the wind has made it feel much closer to the mid-50s. We're at 62 degrees. We got a good brisk wind, 13 miles per hour. Swing and a miss. That a ball up and out of the zone, and that is out number 2. Collins now with her first strikeout and a chance to get out of the inning without a run scoring. She'll have to get Elizabeth Rodriguez, who popped up to the catcher her first time up. That was a diving catch by Caitlin Stewart. Strike 1 right down the middle. Well, Martin struck out 2 in a row after loading the bases in the second, and now Collins has gotten the first one and has 2 strikes on the second one to try to end the inning. 3 walks have loaded the bases. Collins trying to make sure they don't get another. And the 0-2. This one almost hit the batter, and a really nice block by Stewart kept the runners where they are. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a ball up and out of the zone, and that retires the side. Well, 2 strikeouts in the inning. They both came with the bases loaded, so Collins got into trouble but got out of it. And we go to the 4th, 5-0 Warriors. We go to the fourth. It is 5-0 Warriors. They got 1 in the first and 4 in the second. Loaded the bases an inning ago, but Springer did not allow a run to score. Springer will now face hitters 3, 4, and 5. Megan New, Emma Collins, and Addie Jackson. Megan New walked her last time up, 0 for 1 officially. Wells makes a throw down, and we are ready to start the top of the fourth. Southern Wesleyan won the first game 7-2. Complete game victory by Megan Vaughn. 2 unearned runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Welcome to our Warriors viewers and fans of Southern Wesleyan University. Hope you've enjoyed the ball games here this afternoon. Springer's first pitch of the fourth. Had some curve action to it and got the inside corner for a strike. New came in hitting .471 through the first 6 Warriors games, and that one hits the dirt, and it's 2-2. She was 0 for 2 with a walk, a hit batsman, and a run scored in the first game today. 0 for 1 so far in the nightcap. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Ground ball towards short. Gooden stays with it, throws to first in time. Katie Gooden has really played a solid shortstop here this afternoon, and that ball took a hop, got out of her glove, but she was able to make a good, strong throw across the diamond and get the out at first. Emma Collins is 1 for 2, an RBI single in the first. Started off in center, came on to pitch half inning ago and lifts this one high towards left, and that one's going to be caught by Hartung for the second out. So 2 quick outs for Lena Springer, and it brings up the shortstop Addie Johnson, who is 0 for 2. Fly ball to center her last time up. She's made some good contact this afternoon. First pitch from Springer gets the inside corner. Umpire has given that corner to both pitchers. And here's Springer with the pitch and a high pop-up that's out of play. And now Springer's ahead 0-2. No word on how the baseball team is doing down in Auburndale against NAIA Saginaw Valley, and that is strike 3. Johnson chased one outside. Springer gets her second strikeout, and a 1-2-3 inning for Lena Springer as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Southern Wesleyan 5, Trinity Baptist nothing. Emma Collins will start her second inning of work. She pitched herself both into and out of trouble 1 inning ago. She walked 3, but then struck out 2 in a row to end the inning without a run scoring. She will face 7, 8, and 9 In the Eagles batting order in the bottom of the fourth, Maggie Burkholzer, Allie Thrash, and Lana Fletcher. Burkholzer walked her first time up. And Collins winds and delivers and misses outside. One ball, no strikes to Burkholzer. And the pitch, right down the middle for strike one. Warriors are still giving the Eagles hitters the power alleys and the ground ball up the middle. Here's the pitch, high pop up and out of play. Next home game for the Eagles, March 16th against Dakota College at Bottineau, NJCAA member. Here's a 1-2, swung on and missed, and that is out number one. Third strikeout in a row for Emma Collins, and it brings up Allie Thrash, who went down on strikes facing Ashton Martin in the second inning. Here is the pitch, and it misses well up and out of the zone. It's next Saturday. The Eagles are at College of Coastal Georgia, then that doubleheader against Dakota College at Bottineau. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight doubleheaders on the road afterwards. Swing and a miss to Thrash, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Collins delivers and gets a strike on the inside corner. Tomorrow, the Warriors are at the University of South Carolina Beaufort in Bluffton, South Carolina. Ground ball up the middle, but snared by Clanton, and she gets the out at first. I thought for a moment that ball was headed towards center field, but it took a hop, and Clanton made a really nice play for out number two. That doubleheader at Beaufort is replacing the one scheduled for St. Augustine's Flagler College tomorrow, so they'll play at Beaufort instead. Lana Fletcher went down on strikes to end that second inning, and she takes a first pitch fastball for strike one. Here's the 0-1, and it misses upstairs. Next Friday at 2 p.m., Southern Wesleyan plays a doubleheader against Barton College on the home field, and then Saturday the 13th against Chowan University. Strike two is called, and Fletcher's down 1-2. Tuesday, March 16th, Southern Wesleyan is home against Augusta University, and 19th at King University in Tennessee. Swing and a miss. Two strikeouts in the inning for Emma Collins, 4 overall on the day. Eagles go down in order in the fourth. After 4, it's 5-0 Warriors. Lydia Clanton, Micah Williams, and Addie Nugent are the three scheduled hitters in the top of the fifth. 5-0 in favor of the Warriors. Lena Springer has pitched 2 2/3 scoreless innings in relief. Clanton at the plate, 1 for 1 with a run scored, a walk and a base hit, and she takes the first pitch for a strike. No balls and a strike. Springer looks in, now ready, and a line drive, base hit. It's going to head to the fence. Clanton will round first, head on into second. The throw is not in time, and a leadoff double for Lydia Clanton. Good hard line drive over the head of shortstop Katie Gooden. Second double of the afternoon for Clanton and her 5th hit overall in the doubleheader. Micah Williams at the plate. She was 1 for 1 in game number 1. Didn't start but came on to pinch hit and lofted one into right for a base hit. Her first at-bat of game 2, taking over for Ashton Martin. And the pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Martin did a nice job on the mound. 2 scoreless innings, 2 hits and 2 strikeouts. Here's the 1-1. Williams lays down the bunt. Springer's only plays to first. They do get the out, but Clanton advances to third, and another sacrifice bunt by the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. That's 2 this game. If I look back, I'll see Addie Nugent had 2 in game number 1. I'm counting 3 sac bunts and a sac fly in game number 1. And this pitch gets the batter, and the runners will be at the corners. Nugent, a single, a walk, and now a hit by a pitch. So runners at first and third, 1 out. Claire Ellison at the plate. We saw her as a pinch runner in game number 1. This is her first chance to swing the bat. Strike called, throw to third, and a stolen base for Addie Nugent as she takes second. Claire Ellison is 1 for 3 on the season. 2 runners in scoring position. She shows bunt and chops this one foul. Ellison is 2 for 3 in the on-base category. So she has drawn a walk to go along with that base hit. No balls, 2 strikes, line drive, base hit into left, 1 run is in. Hartung makes a good solid throw to the plate, but on that throw, Ellison takes second base. So credit her with an RBI single, taking second on the throw. Clanton scored after she led off with a double. Nugent advances to third, and it's 6-0 Warriors. Top of the order, Delaney Byers at the plate. She's been on base 3 times and scored twice. A hit and a pair of walks. And the pitch. And this one is on the inside corner. In a wide strike zone, but he's been consistent both ways. Both teams' pitchings have gotten the same calls. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third for Byers. She shows bunt, knocks this one down. Springer will have to go to first and throws it into right field. The runner had held up, but now she's going to score, and that's going to be an error all the way. So no RBI credited. Nugent had held up, but then she scores on the error. So it's 7-0, and also on the play, Ellison takes third. And timeout. We're going to pause here and just make sure I have everything correct in my book. Lana Fletcher returns to the mound. She started the game, and she's going to inherit runners at the corners and 1 out. And pitch to Savannah Huff. Runner going towards second. The throw goes to Gooden at short. And that will be a stolen base for Delaney Byers. She reached on the error. Again, no RBI. Nugent had held up and did not score until the throw got away. So no balls and a strike. And this one misses low and inside for ball 1. 7-0 Warriors lead. Batting with runners at second and third and 1 out in the top of the 5th. And the pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Count of 1-2 to Savannah Huff, the batter. She is 1 for 3, a 2-run single in the second. Fletcher's pitch, a little bit low, and a snap throw to third, but the runners are back. 2-2 the count. Huff looking to drive in a pair. Fletcher delivers, and this one is pulled foul. Fletcher pitched 1 1/3 innings to start the ball game, and it's back on the mound in relief of Lena Springer. Both runners are responsibility of Springer, and a high fly ball into center should score 1. Rodriguez will make the catch. Both runners tag. Ellison scores, and it's 8-0. Byers also tags on the play. She goes to third. Well hit ball by Huff. Caught in center field up near the fence. Good strong throw, but the ball was deep. And it is 8-0 in favor of the Warriors. That run charged to Springer. Now getting a chance to swing the bat. Batting for Megan New will be number 9, Caitlin Stewart, who was the catcher. And that pitch in there for a strike. New was a designated player. So Stewart at the plate. Nothing out of 4 on the season. And she takes this one low and inside to even the count at 1-1. Three runs are in, and here's a pitch, and this one is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Nice block by Wells behind the plate as the temperatures continue to drop. Here is the 2-1 from Fletcher. A line drive towards left. That's going to get over Hartung's head up against the fence. 1 run is in, and Stewart has herself an RBI double. Byers scores on the play. It's 9-0. Emma Collins, a scheduled hitter, but she's going to head back to the dugout. We'll see in just a moment who the pinch hitter is. And this is going to be Haley Birdie. We saw her get an at-bat in the 7th inning of Game 1. Grounded out to the pitcher, but Birdie getting another chance with a runner in scoring position. So Birdie batting for Collins. Birdie with that at-bat in the first game. Now 1 for 4 on the season. Runner at second, Stewart. 2 outs. Fletcher winds and delivers, and a pop-up on a check swing. Haynes will call for it and make the catch to end the inning. 4 runs do come across. 2 hits, hit batsman, and an error. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 9-0 Warriors. Top of the order due up for the Eagles, Hartung, Wells, and Haynes. 9-0 Warriors lead. They won the first game 7-2. Emma Collins has re-entered and is headed back in the circle, and here's her first pitch to Hartung, and this one is in there for a strike. 1 run in the first, 4 runs in each of the second and the 5th innings for Southern Wesleyan. Collins winds and delivers and gets the inside corner for strike 2. Collins in 2 innings so far has walked 3, 4 strikeouts, hasn't allowed a hit. And here's the pitch, and this one is popped foul and out of play. Hartung walked last time up. Got as far as third. A ground ball towards second. Clanton fields and throws in time for the out. So 1 away. Brings up Morgan Wells. 1 for 2. A base hit in the stolen base in the first. Swinging at the first pitch and pulling one foul toward the dugout. No balls and a strike. Good swing by Wells, and she fouled this one back. The 0-2 on the way from Emma Collins. And the pitch is swung on and fouled back once again. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, ground ball towards short. Johnson fields, throws in time. Collins gets the first 2 hitters in the bottom of the 5th and will face third baseman Crystal Haynes. She is 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk. Now Martin started but went only 2 innings, so Collins right now would be the pitcher of record. And this one is inside for ball 1. Our starting pitcher must go at least half the ball game to qualify for the win. Here's the 1-0. And this one misses low and inside for ball 2. 5, 6, and 7 due up for Southern Wesleyan in the top of the 6th. That's Johnson, Clanton, and Williams. Haynes swings and fouls this one back. Two balls and a strike. Collins delivers, and a good swing, and that one headed toward the dugout, and look out over there. And some of the Warriors players now coming out of that dugout after that hard line drive. There's a net and a fence over there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Collins with the pitch misses low for ball 3. Springer on deck, hoping to get a chance with a runner on base. There are 2 outs, however. Collins delivers a 3-2 and misses up high for ball 4. Second time in a row that Haynes has drawn the walk. That's the 4th walk allowed by Collins. And it brings up Springer, who has one of those 4 walks. She's 1 for 1, got herself an infield single her first time up. Haynes a runner at first. Here's the pitch, and this one misses outside. Ray Bureau bringing you the action here at TBC Eagles on YouTube. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Collins delivers a strike right down the middle. Springer in the shadows. Collins still in the bright sunshine. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a pitch up high, and Springer held up in time. Two balls and a strike. Lena Springer at the plate. Senior from Valdosta, Georgia. Swung on and missed. Count even now at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. This one is fouled off into the net. So Springer back to the box. Count even at 2-2. High fly ball, very well hit towards center, but it's going to stay up and caught on the warning track. Micah Williams, for a moment it looked like that one might have had a chance to get out. The wind may have held it up. Springer hit the ball very well, and that is out number 3. A walk, but nothing else for the Eagles in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th, 9-0. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the ball game. And Southern Wesleyan has swept the doubleheader here at Trinity Baptist College. Jumped ahead of myself thinking there would be another inning, but that is it. The winning pitcher, Emma Collins, in 3 innings of work, no hits. She walked 4, but she struck out 4 as well. And Lana Fletcher takes the loss for Trinity Baptist. Well, we want to thank everybody who made it down here from Central South Carolina, and of course all our TBC Eagles fans as well. All of you watching us here on the YouTube feed on TBC Eagles. For Dean Bureau, our cameraman, head coach Leah Bennett, and the athletic director, Mr. John D. Jones of Trinity Baptist College, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.